Welcome everybody, how are you? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay friends, so last week we started to add details here to the boots here for our Hawkgirl, and now we are going to continue. Okay, let me check something. My mouse is not working well. No, it's not working the way it should be. I'm having issues with my mouse. I have to check later. The middle button is not working the way it should be. I have to fix that later. Okay, wait, now we're going to continue adding more details here to the boots. No, okay, I see. It's the middle button. The middle button is not working. That's bad. Because I don't have another mouse. Yes, the middle button is not working. Look. No, it is not working. I have to... I cannot... this. I cannot move here through the window. And I don't have another mouse. The other mouse... let me see. The other mouse that I have... it doesn't work. This mouse do not work, the middle button. We're going to have some problems here. Let's see how can we continue working. Let's try to do this. Okay, so we're going to start with this piece. I'm going to create something similar to this. Okay, let me think here. Okay, this is coming from here. Cannot check this from the upper side. Let's try to use this, the design that we have. I was thinking if maybe I should delete all these traces and only use this. Let's use what we have here. Okay, so first I need to move this a little bit up. I have, okay, let me first use shrink wrap. What is my, okay, shrink wrap. Okay, and let me deactivate this one. I'm going to move just these two parts here. That, let me see. Okay, something like that. I see this. Let me see. I cannot change this anymore right now. I was thinking maybe no. It's okay. Let's use what we have, because I can see that maybe I should rotate this a little bit. Yes, I should do that, but don't worry. Let's use this. It's not a big issue. I have this, and then let me add some solidify. Okay. Let me see what happens if I delete this. This is another, maybe I'll go with this one. Yes. Okay, first I delete that. Hello, Kaiser. Salut, bienvenue. Sorry about my French. I do not speak French, but I think that's how you say hello and welcome. Bienvenue, mon ami. That's how you say it, right? If you are new in this channel, let me show you. We are creating this for 3D printing, this Hawkgirl. So we are working. Okay. I don't remember how you answer when somebody said to you, thanks, welcome, you're welcome, merci, de rien. De rien is when someone say to you, merci, you say de rien, right? Okay, this is what we are working on. This Hawkgirl, this is for 3D printing. So now we are working on the high poly details here. on her left boot. So as you can see, we have a lot of organic sculpting here on the parts of the body and on the armor and weapon. We're going to use 3D modeling. So we're using two techniques. Okay, we changed that, so we have to do the same on the other side. Something like that. Thank you, friend. I don't know if you're new here, but we already created two characters, a Goku from Dragon Ball Daima, the kid version, and Hero Hulk, well, it is Hulk, the Hulk version from Marvel Rivals, the game. Also on weekends, we used to play video games on weekends, but I stopped that for a while, but I returned this weekend. I stopped because we were having some problems here in our country with the energy, with electricity, so I have to continue with, in the time where I have electricity, to continue with projects here in 3D. I am a 3D artist, just for you to know, but I also like to play games, so on weekends at nights we play games. This weekend we returned to play Doom 3. I don't know if you can check all of the live streams here in my channel. Also, by the way, if you're new, please subscribe and give it a like. That helped me a lot. You have this content for free. You are an artist, or you like games? I don't know. Maybe you draw comics. I also draw, but not. I am not a professional in that area. Okay, so now let's check this. Now with this, okay. As you can see, it is looking better, the design at least. Now let me add okay, I know what to do. I am going to do this. You can see here something. Here I already applied the solidify. Okay, let me explain. Here you have like this. Let me show you. Like this. This is up from the normal boot, so we can see the detail. But the other ones, I need to move this a little bit down. But instead of doing that, I'm going to play with the values in Solidify. Also, Kaiser, do you like DC or Marvel? Which one is your favorite? Okay, here, okay, so instead of moving this down, so I am going to try to move this like to the inside by playing with the offset. So if I do this -1, this is going to be completely in the inside, but with 0 it is in the middle. We can leave it like that, but just in case, maybe we can try to play with that. I want to be this like to the inside, so when we merge we don't have any problems. Maybe we're not going to have any problems, so there's nothing to worry about. Also, let me check this. No, it is, look. Okay, this this is my boot, right? I know that maybe I should move this a little bit. No, look, 1 2 3 1 2 3. No, I think that it is okay. I was going to tell that maybe we should move this a little bit to the front. Let me think. Maybe we are going to move this just a little bit to the front to be this like in the same at the same level here with this rotation. Those are small details. Okay, thank you. Thank you, friend. I like both, but maybe for maybe one time, maybe in high school, I was more from the thing is the art in Marvel. I had some comics from the 90s. I'm from the 90s, but I was really a kid, so I don't remember too much things. But my cousins, they collect. I have a cousin that he collects comics, so he gave me some comics before he goes to the USA. So he left me some comics, and they were from the 90s, and I really like the style from Marvel. The DC comics from that time, I don't like the style of the drawing. So maybe with that in my mind, I used to like more the art from the 90s from Marvel comics and no DC. But talking about the characters, I think that I like more DC, but I like both just in case. Also with animated movies, DC for me is better. I do not see new movies from DC right now, and also I stopped watching comic superhero things because of the new ideas that they are trying to. For me, I don't like that ideas. They are trying to change the design of some characters and also the concept of the characters, and I don't like that. So I prefer maybe old old superheroes. The design, I am talking about the design. But everyone have different opinions, so there's no problem. For example, for the Marvel Rivals games, I really love the design of all the heroes. It is like that's what we were trying, the fans, to set to the people that were in charge of creating superhero products. That's what we like, the design, the costumes, the animation, also the design of the art, the bodies, like they are superhumans. So that's what I like. Okay, now let me check again. And yes, I think that this is okay. Let me see what else I can do here. I have some. I don't have like one favorite, but for example, for Marvel, I like Wolverine. I like Blade. Blade was the superhero that I used to watch when I was a kid. The movies, the Blade 1 and the 2. The Blade 2 is my favorite movie of superheroes. Also the Punisher. I also love the movie. I know that it was not a good movie for a lot of people, but I really like that movie, the one from 2004, I think. Also that one when I was a child. Spawn, I think that it is also for Marvel, right? And that's all. Those are my superheroes, my favorite superheroes from Marvel. Yes, I don't remember. So Wolverine, Blade. But if you want me to choose one, I think that Wolverine. But three, Wolverine, Spawn, Blade. Yes, those are my favorite superheroes. I used to like Spider-Man because I have toys of Spider-Man and a lot of stuff. Also, I draw a lot of Spider-Man when I was a kid, but the new Spider-Man I don't like. Sorry, but those that you use technology like you are Iron Man, the one from the MCU, I don't like that Spider-Man. I like from the movies. I like the one from Tobey Maguire. I think that is the name of the actor. Also, I like the other version, the one from 2012, the Amazing Spider-Man. I think that was the movie. I also like that Spider-Man, but the new one, no. It is like you use technology, and that's not like you lose like the superhero thing. That's my point. I'm from DC. I like Superman, of course. Superman, Batman also is a good superhero. But and a third one, I think that. Let me think. Flash. Yes, the three. But the favorite, if I have to choose one, Superman. Okay, this is my final version for this, and I want to check here inside. So if I am going to merge this, I'm not going to have problems. So, and what is your favorite superhero? So I was saying that Deadpool, Captain America. Wait. Okay. Yes, those are good superheroes. Also, because I like martial arts, I used to watch a lot of martial arts movies, Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Donnie Yen, those kind of. My dad used to watch a lot of 80s movies, so I grew with that kind of content. So Jean-Claude Van Damme, all of that things I also used to like, not because I don't read the comic, but the one Iron Fist. I really like that the design of a character, because I do not read comics about Iron Fist. I forgot about Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is also. I was thinking, what is the fourth one? Because I have four. Ghost Rider is also one of my favorites. I like the movies also from. I had a comic that was Ghost Rider 2019. I think that there was a series of comics that were heroes from the future, but I don't remember because I was a kid. I don't remember the stories. What was about the stories of those comics? Okay, I was saying that we can see that inside we have mesh, so we are not going to have problems when we are going to merge this. So we're good to go. I'm going to duplicate this just in case. Maze. Puts back up. And what else? Yes. I like that kind of rock and roll and that kind of thing. So that's why I like martial arts and rock and heavy metal. That's like my stuff. I am not from the 80s, but I like things from the 80s. I think that it was the best time. I think that's my opinion. I really like this retro things. In the 80s, it's like retro apocalyptic things. Okay, so I was saying that I already created a backup. Yes, so I'm going to apply these modifiers and I'm going to go with bevel. Let me check something here. We have subdivision. Yeah, okay. So let's continue. I am going to, let me save, of course. I'm going to convert this into mesh, and then I'm going to where is my subdivision surface, and then bevel. Now let me go with bevel here with the bevel modifier. Okay, so let me go here, and I'm going to start to select all of my edges, my borders here, and we are going to see the result of this. Maybe I have to change this, but that we're not going to see this, so we don't have to worry about that. Let me see. No, we don't see that, so we don't have to worry about that. Maybe that's, I don't know, I'll go to see that later. Okay. Also, you create art. You do 3D or 2D. I don't know. Okay, these are the borders. Now let me go here to. Of course, at here I'm going to need this one. Sorry. This one, and this one. Now let's check what we have here. Let me save. I'm going to with 2. And let me lower this value. Let me change this to arc. And what else? What was the other change? This one, width. And now I have to lower this value. Now 0.02, let me see, with 0.01. Yes, we have to use very, very low values here. Let me see. Okay, look at this. We have to move this a little bit to the front, or in the other. Let me see. Yes, we have to move this a little bit to the front. This one, because the other option was just to hide this. But if I see this here, that is up to you. You can do both. Let me try with the moving this to the front. Like that, just like that. Let me check here. Let me see here. What is my? Yes, we're good. We can continue. So I really like the design of this. Check this. Look at this. Now we have, I think that I have to do something else here. I don't like that this is like too high. It's not. No, but friend, don't say that. I am not like an expert. I just, maybe yes, I have some talent for doing this, but if you practice a lot, you are going to do a great job. So don't try to compare to other ones. And also the other thing is that if you are just starting, it is the worst decision to compare you to other people. So don't do that. Just do it, and there is not magic process, magic tutorial, magic steps that you have to follow. You just have to practice. That is the only way, like everything in life. if you do this a lot and say, okay, I don't like this, maybe in the other one I will do that better because I check. Also, you have to learn. You have to look to other artists to see, he's using this technique, so maybe I could use that. But maybe you discover a new technique and you can use the thing that is better for you. You have to know that in 3D, it is not like you have to follow completely one process. For example, in this case, I am doing this. You don't have to follow me step by step exactly all the things that I am doing. Because here I talking, so I also maybe not wasting time, but I am doing a lot of time. Hello, Miguel, welcome. So maybe I go distracted and do something not good, and then I have to check that and do it again. So don't try to you can watch my content, but and saying, okay, he's using it, I will try that. He's using that. Okay, I will try that. But not try to follow step by step what I am doing. This is not like a tutorial. This is just, we're here creating this character. Of course that you can follow the modifiers, all those things that I explained here. You have to know about that, but the sculpting and all of those things, you just improve yourself by practice. There is no magic way, just for you to know. Yes, that's Miguel. That is what Miguel is saying. So don't try to, if you are just starting, Kaiser, don't say, no, I'm not going to do that, because no. I also look to other artists and I say, it is normal when you see something new and you want that, and to say like, but he already know and it is really good about that, and I think that I will not do something like that, and you don't even start. So don't say that. You have to remember this. You have to fail to learn. There is no other way. Okay, so we finished this. Now let's go with this that I was not sure if I am going to keep this, or maybe I should delete this. Let me see how this is looking without these parts. Also, let me check if this is not in my boot. Let me move this to my boot collection, boots collection. Okay, now this is already in boots. Yes, I already moved that. What else? This in boots. Yes, all of this. Okay, and this one. Yes. Now let me hide these two parts to see if I need, or maybe I do not need this. Let me hide this. I think that it is looking good, but it needs something else. The character. Look, I feel that there is something missing. So, also, Kaiser, just for you to know, I am creating this my original design for the character. That's why we use a lot of time here, because I am with you creating this. I am not using a specific model. For example, for Hulk, I already know what I have to do, but in this case, I do not know. So also, when you are creating something, you are going to use a lot of time in thinking what it should be, and you have to do one thing and then change it. So that is also an important thing that you have to consider. Okay, here in my design, I have this part here. This part I'm not going to add. I don't like this. So I'm going to return that, because I feel that something is missing here. Look, it is looking great, really great, but here there is something that I should add. So also, Kaiser, if you are not sure about something and you want help and you're just starting, you can join to our Discord server. You can ask for help there. So don't worry, try it. This is, maybe if you want to do it as a hobby, also you can do it. Yes. you lose the. We have a lot of audience, a lot of people here in the at the weekend, Miguel. I returned to play Doom 3, and we have like more than 30 people on Saturday night. It was a record. Yes, it is looking great. So I'm going to add that. First, I'm going to start with this one. I at the beginning was saying like I want something more than comic, but I was working on the design, and I was more something like more realistic. But I like it. Also, we can use as reference the Marvel Rivals designs styles. They play also with something too very specific on the costumes. You can check that they have this kind of details. So that's why I add this kind of things. Also, remember that once I finish the other project that I'm working on, I'm going to use some time to create videos, because I think that it is important for you. So you can check. I can share with you maybe the techniques that I use. For example, how to use correctly the bevel modifier, and maybe how to create these zips. Those kind of short tutorials. I think that this will be useful for you. Short tutorials about this. Yes, mon ami. Don't surrender. The worst thing that you can do is not to try. And when you try, the worst thing is just to do it like not in the way that you imagine, but that is not a crime. So okay, the design is good. I can check. Maybe I'm going to do the same shrink wrap just to be sure. Shrink wrap here. Like this. And why? Because I have to move this to cover this part. So maybe I am going to add more edges here. So let me do that. Let me hide just for a moment the solidify, and let me check. Going to just. Also, I am using this proportional editing to move this slightly. The other here, for example, here I think that I need to add another more edges here, so then I can, and I don't have to worry about this going to the outside because I'm using the shrink wrap modifier. Also, just an extra advice for you. You have to not like learn like you are a doctor or something to the medicine related about anatomy. It is very useful. It will help for your designs. Okay, what else? I think that I have to add another one here or not. Let me see. Let's go to the other side. Oh, we have to change a lot here. Hide this so we can have this really great design. Here, for example, I have to move this more up. Just okay. What else do Do I need to add another one here? Maybe. Let's try another one here, for example. Yes, that's better. I think that I'm going to add another one here. Move this a little bit down. Okay. Now to the other side. We're good here, but let me check something. This is going to be like here. And the other side, I have to move this more to the front. Let me mark those points here. No, let me do this right. This, like this. Okay. Of course that I don't have to move this exactly to this part, because remember that our foot is rotated, so we don't have, we're just going to move it a little bit closer to that, but not exactly. Also, let me check something here. Ah, look at this. This is here. Oh, okay. Okay, I am 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This one. I think that I am missing something here. Or not. Okay, let me be more specific here. Okay, this is here. This is here. This is here. And this is here. These are some things that I like to do because I really like to take care about every detail, but if you don't want, don't do that. Maybe that's why I use a lot of time trying to do this, but look, for example, for this side, this is not working. Oh, I have to add another one here. So that was not a good idea. Anyway, I am going just to try to make it a little bit closer, this design. Here, this here, yes, something like that. Sorry. Like that, and I'm going to add another. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bit curved. Like that. Like that. Great. Now to the other side, I'm going to do the same. To keep that there. This one. This a little bit down. Okay. we are good. Maybe here we should add another. I know why I'm going to ignore this for a moment. Maybe I am going to delete this and do this again. Look. So yes, I'm going to hide this. I'm going to fix this design. Not this one. It is not really good, I think. But I hide the other ones to work on this one, just I think that was the case. Okay, I think that's here. This should be more to this side. Yes, I think that we are going to continue. Just one thing. Maybe that's why this is a little bit different from the other. From the other side. Okay, what else? Let me check again. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we can continue. Okay. I think that's the design. There's nothing else to do here. Let me compare this to the or maybe we should move this more to the back. Look, this is my shoe. No, we are good. Yes, we're good. Let's stop wasting more time here. I was saying maybe I should move this to the this one, no, to the back. Okay, now let me compare these. Okay, so to create a new versions of this one, I'm going to select this. Selection. Compare it. Okay, so by looking at that, I'm going to select this, move this here. That, no. Like this, right? I don't remember. Let me check this again. Yes, like that. And now here I'm going to okay. I see the problem here. This in my original design. Maybe I should. I see the problem now. I should follow this design, so now I can use the solidify with just because now this is going to be a problem. That was my fault. But I think that we have a backup, so let's bring back the backup. Let me hide that for a moment. Okay, this is the backup. We have shrink wrap. Okay, let me hide this for a moment and let me add another here. I'm going now to move this up. This is going to be here. And now we have something that is going to make sense with this one. So let me do the same with this one. Like that, right? Move it a little bit closer. Yes, now I don't have, yes, now this is going to cover the division between this one and this one. But I have to do this again. But don't worry. It's not something difficult to do. Yes, I think that we have all the things that I know, also we can start working with this one too. all the things that I need. Maybe just move this a little bit to the inside, the same with this one, the same with this one. Now we are good to continue. Maybe here I'm going to move this a little bit up, like this. Now we are good. Now we are good. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now that we have the tree part with a good design, maybe... Hello Girish, welcome! It was a great weekend playing Doom 3, right? With me using just a gun to try to defeat the monsters. I was saving bullets to the important monsters. Remember that I am playing in the most difficult. I am not a gamer, okay? I just like to play games. But we've made great progress. And also we have a record of people here. A record of viewers. I think that was the avatar that I have. Do you like the avatar, the PNG avatar that I have? Like the South Park Canadian version. Yes, it was fun. Also I made all the jokes in Spanish, so I think that you did not understand when I was talking. Because I was making fun of my deaths in the game. But the character was great. The PNG avatar. I think that I already record the process for a video of how I create that. So maybe the first video is going to be about how you can create a PNG avatar. Maybe you can do that if you want to also start to streaming and you don't have a camera. That is a great option if you don't have a camera. I think that was fun. It was funny, the avatar. Okay, we have this. Now that we are sure about all of this, we're going to create backups and move it to boot backups. And now I'm going to apply all of these modifiers. I'm going to convert this into mesh. Convert into mesh, right? Just because, yes. Great. And now we're going to apply the subdivision surface. Q3. Let me save this. And what else should I do? I'm going to move this to this and this to boots. This to boots. Where is boots? And now bevel. I have to add bevel. Bevel. With weight and arc. But I have to. I forgot. I forgot to press Alt. Don't worry. We are going just to copy. Yes. To copy the modifiers. Okay. Now, one by one, I'm going to select all the edges that are going to have the bevel. No, here, no, we're good. Here, yes, you're good. Okay, that. Okay, no. Because that happened because I changed the design. Okay, don't worry. Now let's see if this is what we want. I'm going to mark those edges for the bevel. Yes, that's all I think. And now that I have my bevel is going to be here first. Let me change that to bevel is going to be first and bevel is going to be first. Now I'm going to change this to 0, 0, 1. Yes. 0, 0, 1. Now let's do the same with the other. Now let's check here. Okay, good. Look, it is really great. So let me do the same with this part here. And I'm just going to copy again the modifiers here. Look, the result. Now let's here I maybe have to change this a little, but that is something easy to change, so don't have to worry about. That was the problem. Let me see here. Okay. What else? That's all. Let's go to the other, to the last piece. Let me copy again, and then I'm going to add more. I'm going to change the bevel if I need to do that. Here, for example, maybe here I have to mark these two. And that's all, I think. Let me see. Yes. Maybe here I have to do the same in this part. 1, 2, 1, 2. Same this part. Okay. What else? Let me think. Let me check. Yes, this is all. Let me see if what happens if I select all of this. No. What do you think about this? Do you like this? here. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Yes, here was. What do you think about these lines here? So, I saw the problem. I did not add enough. You know what? Maybe now, like looking at this design, maybe we should add more edges. Let me hide this just for a moment. Let me bring back my backups. Okay. This to duplicate it and oops. Going to hide that and let me hide this for a moment and add more here. 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. Here, of course, I have to add another one there. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just in case here. Just in case the same here. And one more here and one more here. That's all. Okay, music stops and that means that I'll go for some water. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Let me save. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Let me change this. Remember that we had to move this a little bit to the front, so let's do that. Where is this? Let me change that. Okay. You know, I already like this. I was thinking that maybe we can make this a little bit bigger. Okay, now let's go with this one. I'm going to move it to the let's back up, and with this one, okay, we have the solidify here. Everything is the way it should be, maybe. No, I have something else here, something weird here. This is like ba ba ba, but the other side is like, no, I am missing some details here. Let me check this again. No, I have to change this. Let me do this again, this part. Okay, I like more this design or the other one. This one is better. So I'm going to draw that. Now I can move it a little bit. These parts. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Down. Here. 2. Right here. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I think that I am missing another edge here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Making. I'm missing another edge here. That's why this is not good. Where is the missing edge? No idea. Maybe here? Clean this. I know how to clean this part, but let me add another here. Let me now with that this part. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That. Now it makes sense. try to change these points here. Then have to add another one here, and no, going to slightly try to smooth these parts. So it's going to be it's going to have a better topology here. And this one is better, so this is the one that I'm going to use. Again, another backup. I know that I have to delete the other backups. One thing that I have to change here is this. This one. Let's try to move this more here, so we will not have problems later with the design. Side. Yes, now we can continue. Let me put this, and let me just for a moment delete the backups there, because I'm going to create then a backup of this one. Let me hide this here. Let me delete this. Okay. See if I have. No, this was the one that I don't like. This is the final version. Let's back up, and then what's the object, convert into mesh. And now I'm going to copy the modifiers here. let's see. I really like it. Maybe if I try to make this more... No, it is okay. It is good. It is good design. Look. I forgot to move this up. My fault. That's not a big deal. I forgot to... Okay. Now look at this. What do you think? Maybe if we want to make this even a little bit better, this one, check something else here. This design. We're going to select some faces. Okay. This. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Then I have to change the design, and I don't want to change the design. So I am just going to select this. What else? This one too. I think all of this part. Yes, all of this part. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Let me just see. To separate this. And see. Sorry, I forgot to. Okay. I'm going to delete this for a moment. Or not delete, I'm just going to turn off this. I'm going to select my shrink wrap, first solidify. 0 and 0.01, yes, and shrink wrap, what is shrink wrap? Shrink wrap, this is going to be the first one. At this, and let me change a little bit the design of this. Maybe I can play by adding another one here. Play by adding another one here and the same to the other side. And of course that I have now to do something like that. The same with this one. And now to finish this part, let me I'm going to move it to backup, and these one are deactivated, right? I am going to one by one apply, and then I am going to turn on my modifiers. One here. Let me check. What do you think about that extra piece that I add just to act as more protection here? I should change this part because look, it's like one side up and the other one down. But what do you think? It is looking good? Do you think that it is something that I should do, or it's not necessary? I think I'm going to leave it, but I have to do this again because look, I make this up and the other one. Yes, I'm going to do this again. Let me bring back my backup. What is my backup? Where is which backup? Oh. Let's try to select the one that we want. Oh no, I think that I'm going to... I already select a lot of these. My fault. But I should have the backup here. Let me see what is the name of this one. Let me hide this. Will 190. I did not create a backup. It seems that I did not create a backup. That is a problem. Oh no. seems that I did not create a backup. I have this and I have to change that. So I'm going to create this again. Hide this again. Delete all of this. Select wrap first and solidify will solidify. Okay, shrink wrap. Let me save, and I'm going to select this here. Now that we have this height is going to be 0, like that, 0.01, which is look, there is something that I should change because this is not working. .2, but that is a lot. This one, let's play with this one. Don't worry. Or maybe I know what else to do. Maybe with skill, no. Maybe for thought transform, no. I have to add just another one here. No, okay. Then let's change a little bit the design here. Move this a little bit down. That's all, I think. Yes, I think that's better. That's looking better. Let me move it to backup, and then I'm going to apply. Okay. I'm going to apply this, and I'm going to apply this, and I'm going to bring back my modifiers. Let me check the. Okay. Maybe I should just add this here, and we are good to continue. Look, what's that? Look, what do you think about this boot? Also, the other thing that I want to change is this. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Great. So what do you think? What do you think about the new design? For me, I like it. The only thing is that this is very, very difficult to create, and now we have to do this in the other side. How we're going to do that? I have no idea. No, I have an idea, but it is going to be very, very difficult. It is perfect for me, but try to replicate that to the other side. This is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be a nightmare. So I have an idea. I'm going to select all of these parts and I am going to move it to a new collection that is going to call left boot. Okay, so we finish this boot. Look, we have completed this part of the model. 100 completed this part. Now we have to do a lot of work, but first the other side. How we're going to do that? You know, I am having an idea. I don't know if this is going to work. No, it is going to be it's going to be it is a bad idea. I was saying that maybe we should just duplicate this one and trying to replicate that pose with the thing that I already have in the other side. But I think that no, it is not good. Maybe that is an idea. The other idea that I have, you know why this is difficult for me, because I do not have. I already applied the bevels here because I was distracted and I forget that I have just to move the bevel modifier in a lower value. And now, how can I replicate this in the other side if I don't have the exact values that I use in bevel? I think that I took notes about that, but it is not the same. Okay, first let's go to move this to a new collection. Also this one, how I'm going to duplicate this one? I have an idea for this one. Maybe with corp I'm going to duplicate and use a corp modifier. Maybe that can work. I think that is a good idea for this one, only for this piece. And to the other one, the only idea that I have is just to move it. Let me think. What should I do? What should I do? The other idea is just to work with the backups that I had and try to create this again. That is another idea. But of course that I don't talk about these parts. These parts are already created and this is not the issue is not with this one. The issue is with this part that is like this and this part. Let's go with the first part of the plan that I have. Okay, trying just to also another thing is that I already changed the boot here. No. Okay. Let me think. I am just getting something here. I'm just. Okay, first, I'm going to move this to a new collection. Left boot. This is going to be left boot. Yes, this is going to call, instead of moving this to the whole new collection, I'm going to name this as left boot. Okay, now this is going to be this is going to be the other one that is going to move to the new collection that is called right boot. This one and these two parts, that's all, right? I forgot about that. This one, I'm going to move this to a new collection that is going to call right boot. Yes. Okay, great. Now that, let me go to my left boot and let me see what is this. This is a curve. I think that it is for, yes, that's for the zipper. I'm going to leave it this one. This is the previous version, so I'm going to delete this. That was a backup, I think. But there's this one. What is this? Again. Delete. Okay. Now we are good. This is perfect. This is done. We complete this part. Now let's move to the other part. Let's hope that this is going to work. The first idea that I have is I'm going to start with the solid parts, the parts that I cannot change. I'm talking about this. So let me just, no, we're good. Those are small details, don't worry about that. Saying that. Is just a little bit here. Just like that. Just do the same with the other part. Yes, don't waste time in this. This is good. Okay, now let's select all of these parts that I want to move to the other side. This one, this one, this one, this one. This one, this one, this one, this one. That's all, right? Yes, let's see. Let me check. I'm going to move this to right row. Okay, I'm going to, the only thing that I think that I have to do here, what happened there? Something happened there. Wait, is this changing? If I apply. What? Why are you changing? What? This is weird. And I forgot to add. No. Well, hey, this is happening. What I have here that is going to bevel. This is the problem. Okay, so I think that we don't have another solution, so let me move closer. Just to know that okay, this 1, 2, 3. And with this one, there is another solution. I just want to go with one. I just can apply mirror modifier to all of these parts. And now we are good to continue. You know, maybe that is a good idea. No. Let's do this. Okay, now that I have this, there's no way back. So I'm going to select all of these and I'm going to convert into mesh. And now I think that if I apply, okay, now I don't have any problem. Let me do this again. Okay, then I can. Okay, now we're good. Now. Okay, I know what I will have to change this. Yes, that is something that I have to change. No, that was my bad. Okay, this is what I have, and now I am going to global and change this to 3D cursor. And wait. What? Wait. Oh no, we're good. Now that we have this. I just mirror all of this. So now we have the other side version, and we just have to move it and place it in the right. Let me see. Cursor to selected. I have a better idea now. Cursor to selected. No. Let me select everything here. Cursors. Okay, and now origin to cursor. Okay, now we can move this in an easy way. Save. and just move it in there. What was that? What? What is happening? Okay. Let me move my cursor to World Origin. And let me move this here. Yeah, we just have to place it in the right. Okay. We just have here to try to move it in the right place. This is going to be the challenge here. We cannot change this. This is the final version. So there's no way to change this. At least these parts. Maybe this I can change because I can say, okay, when I move my leg there, my muscle here is going to be a little bit bigger than this one. So that is going to be something that I have to keep in mind. Let's try with this one. At least we're going to have these parts. Okay, here. Let me move this to a new collection. Just let me move this. No, let me move this to a new collection. Just one moment. Boot right. I'm going to name it boot right. Okay. Create. And the other right boot is going to call boots general, so I can hide the elements here. And this is now right boot. Okay, now let me hide this for a moment. Here, these elements I'm going to hide, I'm going to hide, I'm going to hide, I'm going to... No, this one not. Hide, and hide this one too. Now, let me bring back my right boot. You can see we have to move this a little bit to the front, and this is going to be a problem, but it makes sense because remember in the position of the body, this is like, how can we say that, you are moving this muscle, so this is going to be like a little bit bigger than this one because of the position, so it is making sense. What I have here, we have a curve. We can change this and place this here, so don't worry about that. And we can use the sculpt tool to change this part. Look. We made some mistakes. Where's the right boot? Yes, this is going to be okay, I have another idea. Okay. This is the right position, but we are having an issue here. I forgot that my leg is going to, the muscle is going to move. And when you move, this is going to change. Thing here. and looking at my leg, and this should not be a problem. The only problem should be here, that of course we have to move this a little bit out. Here not, because the muscle does not change too much in this part, and change a little, but with the armor it is going to be like a little bit tight, like that. So the leg that we have, the only change that we have to do is here, and of course that we have to modify these parts to make it a little bit realistic. Oh, what I did. So let's do that. So I have to move it a little bit, following that line. Okay, like this. Okay, now it makes sense. And I have to change this part a little bit. Ah, look. No, I am wrong. Let me draw the shape of the leg, just for a moment. And then the boot. Okay, something like that. And the other view. But I think that this is not going to be a good thing, because I am going to change. Okay. What else? Okay, now let me use that as a guide. Why? Because I know that I have to move this to this side. So now it is equal. And maybe I should rotate this a little bit more. Like that. Here. Here we are good. Or maybe rotation was not a good idea. I am trying to follow this. The thing is that this is not helping me. This is... what's the problem with that armor? Ah, but if instead of trying to modify this, why I do not adjust the leg to this part? Maybe that is another thing that I have to do. Yes, that makes sense. That makes more sense than trying to change all of this. Ooh, the thing is that I already apply all of that. Mm, because here, yes, that's the difference. That's the difference here. I cannot change this. But let me try to just get this, and this. It's going to be a problem. And it is because of the position of the leg. This is looking really good. But this is not good because it is touching the leg like that, and that is not good. Okay, we're going to deal with that tomorrow. Okay, we're going to continue tomorrow. So, friends, this is all for today. Let me show you the right boot to say we finished the right boot. Okay, like that. Um, I have to think about a solution for that problem. Okay, but we are going to deal with that tomorrow. So, friends, this is all for today. For those who are new, please subscribe to the channel, give it a like, share this content with others, and leave a comment below. We have a lot of work to do with the other leg to try to adjust it to the following the design here. Maybe I should even change this design a little bit so it makes sense to the other side. Okay, we're going to deal with that tomorrow. And what else? What else? What else? That's all, I think. Yes, we're going to see that tomorrow. Maybe I have to change this design so it makes sense to the other when I move it to the other side. Just a little. This is not nothing like it's going to change a lot in the design. Okay, so that's something that I should do before, but that's what happened when you are sculpting. That is the difficult part about this. Okay, so remember to subscribe, and those who come today, who came today, thank you for your support. Thanks for coming, and remember you can follow me on my social media accounts, Instagram, X, and TikTok. I am uploading my portfolio and things about 3D. You can visit my online stores to get collections like this one figures like this one for your collection, or assets for your games and animations. What else? What else? What else? My online stores are Turbo Squid, Colts 3D, and CG Trader. Yes, that's all. That's all. That's all. Yes, and we're going to continue tomorrow if nothing happens. So maybe this weekend we're going to continue with Doom 3. So with also, I am thinking on leaving. I don't know, this from Monday to Friday. Do you now with the game, because I saw that a lot of people like to watch me play Doom 3, so maybe I should, I don't know, from Monday to Friday continue with this, and I will try to play on Saturdays and on Sundays, but I will not rest. So, but if you want that, I will do that. Or maybe we can leave just from Monday to Thursday, 3D sculpting at mornings, and on Friday and Saturday's night we can continue playing. We have our gaming streaming night, so I don't know. That's up to you. Please let me know what opinions do you have. What else? What else? No, that's all. That's all, friends. And tomorrow we're going to do a very difficult. Also I have to change this. I'm seeing some changes that I have to do to the original model. So, okay, this is going to be a challenge, but don't worry. We're going to do it. So let's continue tomorrow. Thanks for coming, subscribe, and see you in the next one.